Alright, I'm working on my new Outcast 6S. Probably wondering why I'm working on it. I haven't run the RC yet. I am going around checking everything, but this ESC, I didn't want to cut off these connectors. So you can buy these offline, the 185, the BLX 185s that come with the XT90s on it. So I now have, I think, 4 of these. I just didn't want to cut this one up. I have cut and soldered most of the other ones I have, but since I have one with the XT90s on it, I'm just going to swap it out. It's just better that way. And then while I'm in here, I'm going to see if I could link this up to my Spectrum DX5 controller while I'm here. I need to start linking some of these RCs to my controllers because of this. I've got piles and piles and piles of controllers. They're on the floors, they're on the shelves. I've got a whole shelf full of them. I've run out of space. So, good thing is it's very easy to get the ESC out of there. The hardest part is you got to take this whole plate off because they run the signal wire under here into the box, and it's the last wire at the bottom. So that's the bad part about it. But look how small that pinion is. So I figure that's what I'm doing. I want to run the RC. So rather than I'm running out of XT90s in there, I have a lot of the battery ends, but I don't have a lot of the males left. So rather than wasting what I have, I'm going to just change out the whole ESC, and I'm going to keep this in new condition. I do have a couple of them. I need to buy a couple more of these motors. I do have one, but I want to buy a couple more so that I have the ESC and motor together. I like having combinations. I don't like having a lot of one thing and little of something else. So definitely want to give this a run today. So I'm going to get this thing swapped out, and then I'm going to run the 4S, and I want to run both of my Rustler 4x4s again. I haven't run those in a very long time, but we got snow up here in California, so I'm also going to throw on my paddle tires onto the X-Max and go hit the snow tomorrow. So I've got some paddle tires for, I think, the Rustler or the Slashes. So I got some of those. I might go do that. If I got something that'll fit on the Rock Ray, I might just go ahead and do that. But I have those, which you guys know I've taken off because they're really heavy. But I've got a pile. This whole box is full of just tires. So I've got tires for days. I've got tires everywhere. But I don't have any backflips, which I want to stick a set of backflips on the big rock. So I'm going to go ahead and get this ESC with the XT90s put in here, and I'll be right back. Let's see if I can get this DX5 programmed up too. Alright, got the ESC swapped out. Now I'm going to get some batteries in it. see if I can get it programmed. Got it all back together. Here's the one I took out. Nothing wrong with it, just the connectors. Since I had a VXL 185 with XT90s. All the screws back in, got the steering back in. Gonna check the wheels, check this play, see if the pillow balls are straight. It's not too bad. I know that I know my 10th anniversary edition, wherever it went, oh, there it is. That one was amazing. Had so much fun with it. I was thinking, oh, no big deal. I destroy it, I'll just buy another body. And to find out there's only 500 of them. But I'm still gonna bash it. Nothing sits on the shelf. Nothing's really collectible. You gotta use it. Except for, I haven't run this car yet. I haven't run that car yet. And then that green one, the Sentin, the 3S, I still haven't run that car. So I still haven't even, I'm thinking I'm gonna take the Sentin or the, what was the other one? Oh, the Granite. One of those I am gonna put this system in. So that's my plan. I've already run the Granite. I really like the Granite. I'm hoping that the Big Rock is just as much fun. It's got a longer wheelbase, so I know it won't flip as much, but I'm hoping to throw some backflips on that thing and go out there and run it on 3S and see how it does. If it's not coming up or out of control, then I'll probably throw that system in it. All I'm gonna do is turn down the punch 1 or 2, and then run it on 4S. That's my plan. I'm not gonna run it on 6S. I might try it on 6S, but I just don't think the diffs are gonna hold up. So, but this one's pretty cool. I like the little license plate Outcast. So, and then if you look at the anniversary edition, it says 2009 to 2019. So, little differences there. I do like, yeah, the pillow balls aren't too loose. Not too bad. I'll probably run it, leave it alone. I'm gonna check the wheels, make sure the lugs are tight. So far, been pretty good. All the lugs on the Arrmas have been pretty tight. I know the lugs on the Losi, they've been so tight I had to break out the big ratchets. The big ratchet to go ahead and bust it loose. I couldn't get the lug nuts off. I was checking to see if they're tight. Somebody was saying, oh, check out the square. That square is for your ratchet to go in the end of it, so that it makes it easier to take them on and off. 1/2 inch drive, not 3/8. But yeah, that is for that right there, so that you can really, I guess, crank it down. So I saw somebody online saying, oh, wonder what that square's for. But I don't know. But pretty cool. So I'm gonna get to checking these lugs, making sure that they're tight. Oh, that's the big one too. T-bar one somewhere. Yeah, they're pretty tight. You can get a couple clicks out of them, but for the most part, they're tight. They wouldn't have come off, I don't think. Yeah, they're snug. Uh-oh. I think I'm setting off my alarm now. Keys in my pocket. All right. really like CCX RC. I saw he had a bash with the same one without jumping it in his front yard. And I've had this one a few days now, and I was like, man, that's my Outcast. That's the one I just bought. God, it looked fun going through those leaves and playing on that front yard. Looked like a blast. So now I want to get my Outcast out there, and you don't always have to jump them, you know. You can just, you know, some days you just need to play and have fun. So I'm gonna get this out. I have been noticing that their decals, look at this, right out of the box. I've had to glue some of these decals down. But Arrma was the same way. I ran the Arrma and I was cleaning it, and I was noticing, look at this, his seatbelt things were coming off. So I'm gonna have to be careful of that. And got my 7-Eleven coffee. It snowed in California. My daughter was so happy. My 8-year-old hasn't been to the snow yet. Hasn't got to play in the snow, and today she got to play in the snow when we went up to the hobby store. Hopefully it'll be a white Christmas for us out here too. I'm not saying I like East Coast snow, but a little snow at Christmas time, a little snow at Thanksgiving. Have a white Christmas would be pretty cool, but definitely don't want snow on the roads, and when I'm going to work, it's too darn cold. We're always filming outside, never inside, so to be in that weather would be insane. I'm rambling on now. Let me get this thing powered up, see if I can get it programmed in, and let's see if the RC actually works. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm out with Outcast. Went ahead and turned up my punch setting. Wanted to check my brake setting before I changed that. I put the punch on level 9. I just have a feeling the brakes are okay. Want to check my steering trims. Get everything set up a little bit. Yeah, I think the brakes will be okay. Brakes seem kind of strong. I think turning down reverse might be good too. I don't need reverse that hard. Brakes are really strong. First time I run this RC. grass is a little wet. Everything's still a little wet from the rain. Too much water. Can't get any traction. Breaking in the body. Oh! What I like about Arrma is that they put these screws up here so that you don't destroy the body when you flip it over. So as you see, it didn't even hit the body, it just hit the screws. It sounds bad, but at least the screws are there. Definitely going to be fun at this punch setting. It'll do standing backflips now, so that's what I was looking at. Wheelies are easy to do now. You can actually hold the wheelie up, part throttle, and just carry it. Brakes are good. All I got to do is fix reverse. Reverse has just got too much power in it. Definitely like the way it slides around. So, should be a fun RC. Definitely cool. And I won't have to worry about destroying it. Like my 10th anniversary one. So I'm still looking for the silver one of this. So still haven't been able to find it. But thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one.